Hey everyone, it's Addie. I'm here with another line dance video for you. Today I'm going to be going through the dance called the walk. It is a 64 count, 2-wall improver level line dance, and it is choreographed by Larry, who I will put all of his information in the description, but I mention him because I want to give him a shout out because I saw him perform this dance in 2025 at the World Dance Showdown line dance convention, and he submitted this as one of his choreography pieces and won for this very dance. So congrats, Larry. Super excited. I remember that moment bringing a lot of energy to the floor, so I'm excited to share this dance with you. It does have a little bit of a quicker tempo, so that can be something that's challenging when you're starting to get the moves down, but all the fundamentals are pretty approachable, and I'll break all those down today. There is also a modification in section 2 that allows you to elevate your heel swivels and turn them into apple jacks if you so choose, which I will attempt to describe a little later on. So let us begin facing our front wall, 12 o'clock. I'm going to do the first 32 counts as kind of the first half of the dance facing you. The second 32 counts will face the back wall if you're dancing it regularly, but I'll turn to face you so you can see the steps at that point too. But we're gonna start weight on our left and begin with K-steps. If you're new to K-steps, envision your left leg as though it is on the long leg of a K, and we're going to make steps at a diagonal to complete the lower legs or smaller legs of the K. First step is going to be forward at a right diagonal and then toe touch your left. Then step back on left, toe touch right. Step back, toe touch left, and forward left, bringing feet together. So all together, that's step, touch, back, touch, right back, touch, forward left, together. With the counts, that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you can add claps as you wish as you're doing that. That's 4 claps. Okay, section 2 is where we do our heel, toe, heel swivels. First, we're going to travel to the right. So heels out, toes, heels. You can keep swiveling your right heel or right toe here if you wish. Important thing is that count 4, you're going to flick your left heel up behind your right knee. Then you're going to step down and start doing a swivel to the left, first with your heels, then your toes, then your heels. And then again, you end with a flick, this time right foot up behind your left knee. So section 2 again. Swivel right heel, toe, heel with a flick, and then left heel, toe, heel with a right flick. Let's add sections 1 and 2 together with our counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, swivel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Section 3 is my favorite because we get to do the funny walk. We get to travel forward, stepping right, left, right, left. But while we do that, you're gonna almost wanna step on the ball of your foot so that you have room to swivel or kind of sway your knee from inside out. So that's step, out, then left, in, out, right, in, out, left, in, out. It does look a little funny to do it in slow motion, but when you get it all together, you're kind of making this hip sway and knee sway movement, and that's over counts 1, 2, 3, 4. Count 5, 6, you're going to do a right toe strut. So toe, then step down with your heel, and then do a left toe strut, stepping with your toe, and then pressing down with your heel. And that's section 3. So all together, that's funny walk forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, then toe strut, 5, 6, 7, 8. Add that to the beginning. Start with your K-step. 5, 6, 7, 8. K-step. Swivel to the right. Heel, toe, heel, left heel, toe, heel. Forward walk. And toe strut, toe strut. Section 4, or the first part of section 4, the last part of the first half of the dance, is going to be 2 Monterey turns. Monterey quarter turns. So envision what a quarter turn would look like. If we're facing 12, we're going to end facing 3. And how we get there is pointing our right toe out to the side and then sliding right into left. And as you slide, you make your turn, and then you switch your weight onto your right foot. The second part of a Monterey turn is just an out point and then back together, where you then switch your weight onto your left foot. So all of these points are just points. We're not switching the weight. We're not pressing the weight into the side. We're just merely sliding, then switching weight, point out, slide, and then switch the weight. So right out, point out, and then another quarter, right out, slide, point together. The counts on that section 4 are going to be point 1, slide and turn 2, out 3, together 4, out right, slide and turn 5, 6, and then 7, 8 is going to be that toe out, back together. And you do end up wanting your weight on your left. So let's add those Monterey turns to the beginning, starting with our K steps. Let's do the counts this time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Monterey. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. That is the first half of the dance. So I'm rotating over here because realistically you're facing your 6 o'clock wall. I just need a little bit more floor space over in this direction. So section 5, or the second half of the dance, begins with Charleston movements. So that's going to be right foot forward with a left kick. Then you step left foot back and toe touch right. You're gonna do 2 of those. So step forward, touch back, forward, touch back. Those counts are 1, 2, 3, 4, forward, kick, 7, back 8. That's all of section 6, or 5. Section 6 begins with a right lock step. So a lock step is going to be right foot forward. Your locking motion happens when your left toe travels towards your right heel, and then you step forward again on your right. It'll actually end with a scuff. So you're gonna take your left foot on count 4 and just kind of clip the floor with your left heel. All right, just that lock step again is gonna be right forward, then lock, step forward right with a scuff, and the next part of this section is a jazz box. So it's a left jazz box. We're gonna step left over right, then step back with our right, left out to the side, and sometimes jazz boxes end with a touch, sometimes they end with a together step. This one's gonna end with another scuff, and you kind of wanna kick your right leg out across your left foot. All right, just section 6. Lock step, jazz box. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, lock, step, scuff, jazz box with a scuff. Counts on that are 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Add that to your Charlestons just for muscle memory sake. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Charleston. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lock, step, scuff, jazz box, scuff. Section 7, we're going to weave to the left. So right foot's gonna step down on 1, then step out 2, right behind left on 3, step down on 4. So that's our weave. After that scuff, you go cross, side, behind, side, and your last 2 steps are more toe struts. So we're gonna cross right over left, do toe strut, and then left next to right, left toe, press your heel down for that strut. Okay, in time with the counts. 5, 6, section 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's that. Let's add that to our Charlestons. Here are the words. 5, 6, 7, 8. Charleston. Lock, step, right, left, right, scuff, jazz box with the scuff. Cross, side, behind, side, toe, strut. Last section, we are going to do 2 right heel kicks. So our right foot is going to kick forward, 1, 2, with the weight on our left. Then we're going to do a rock back recover. So weight on right, then recover on left. And you'll end with 2 quick half pivot turns over our left shoulder. So we're going to step forward left, pivot, or forward right, pivot left, forward right, pivot left, over 5, 6, 7, 8. So the counts are going to be forward, forward, 1, 2, rock recover, 3, 4, and then pivot turn, 5, 6, pivot turn, 5, 7, 8. All right, again, that's forward, forward, rock, pivot turn. If you're looking for a modification because getting up to speed is challenging at first, you could do kick, kick, rock, step, And then I started just doing heel kick, so 2 switches there. All right, let's do all of that together with the counts, and then we'll add everything together. Here we go from the Charlestons. 5, 6, 7, 8, Charleston. 5, 6, 7, 8, lock, step. 3, 4, jazz box and scuff. 1, 2, weave, toe strut, kick, kick, rock back, pivot, turn, pivot, turn. Awesome. So I'm changing my orientation a little. We're gonna do that second half of the dance, but let's add it to where it should be, where we do our Monterey turn and we're facing 6 o'clock. So just the Charlestons a little faster with the counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, from here, that's the end of the dance. We're gonna go right back into our gay steps. All right, who's ready to try it all together? We're going to do all 64 counts from the very top, first with the words and then with the counts. Here we go, K steps. 5, 6, 7, 8, K step. Swivel right, heel, heel, left toe, heel, walk, 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 toe strut, Monterey quarter, Charleston, lock step, scuff, jazz box, scuff, weave, toe strut, kick, kick, rock, back, turn, turn. Cool. I'm pausing just so we can reorient ourselves. We're facing our second wall. Now we're gonna go into all 64 counts just like normal. This time I'm gonna count it out for you. Start with our K steps. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. I am going to play some music, catch my breath a little bit, and then I'll teach you the modification after this. Let's just do a few walls to Walk of Life. That's all I got as far as the demo is concerned. If you noticed, the second time I got to this front wall facing you on my heel swivels, I did integrate, or tried to integrate, the modification. So instead of doing your normal heel swivels, what you can do here is add apple jacks. So I haven't described apple jacks out loud many times. The way that I think about it is that I'm making a V with my feet. And then every time I move to the right, in this case, I switch so that my V is now upside down. So upwards, downwards, upwards, down is how I'm gonna describe that. Just up, V down, V up, V down. So the other thing I tend to think of is if I'm moving to the right, my left foot is my driving foot. So that's what I'm thinking of as doing the heel, toe, heel. Which means if I want to create that V, then I have to do the opposite. So if my left foot is doing heel, toe, heel, that means my right foot has to do toe, heel, toe. But I'm moving right, so it makes sense that the left foot is the one that's pushing to the right. So this other foot just kind of becomes accessory and helps you steer the ship, if you so choose to describe it like that, I guess. And then if you're going to the left, then my right foot becomes my driving foot, and that is going to be the one that I focus on doing the heel, toe, heel motion. And my other foot just has to follow suit and do the opposite, traveling toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Okay, and then you make it fast, and that's what makes it fun, right? So the other notes I have on Apple Jacks are that you kind of have to alternate if you're on the toe or the heel of either foot. So if I'm going to the right and I'm moving my left toe in, then I need my weight on my left heel, which means that I need the opposite to be true of my right foot. So if I'm on my left heel, then I'm on my right toe, and then I do my swivel, and then I switch. So I go from my left heel to my left toe, and my right toe to my right heel. And then same thing, I can take the part of my foot that's free and just move it on over to the right, and then I switch again. So if you want to practice just slow motion, that up and down movement is what you really have to start just getting that muscle memory, and then the rest becomes a little bit easier. Now, how does that fit into section 2? Well, instead of doing heel, toe, heel, flick, heel, toe, heel, flick, you do this upwards V, up, down, up, and then you keep swiveling this right foot so you can do your flick. And then when you step your left foot down, you end up in your upwards V, up, down, up, and then you kind of square your left foot with a swivel and kick your right. So that's up, flick, up, down, up, flick, and that's how I think of it. But it's also written in the step sheet if you prefer to read the words. I'll link all of that below. And I don't really have too much else to say except enjoy the dance. It always brings me joy to hear the songs, so that's all I got. I will see you next time.